Good evening. This meeting will now call to order.
Councilmember Handy Miles Jr.,
Here.
Councilmember Tamika White,
Here.
Councilmember Sandra Porter,
Here.
Councilmember Dr. Anita Cornell,
Here.
Councilmember Michelle Hewitt-Meyer, Madam Mayor,
Here. Next, we will have the invocation by Councilman Porter, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in a word of prayer. Eternal and all-wise God, thank you for giving us the mercies of this new day. The better part of it we spent on ourselves, our occupation, our family, and our friends. But now we've come to the bidding of your town. So we ask now that you would gift us with your presence so that all that we might say and do will be by your word, by your accordance, and by your will. In the name of the one whom you call your Son, whom we call our Savior, his name is Jesus, we pray. Now let the beloved believers of God say amen. Amen. Stand and join us with the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we'll have public comments.
Angelina,
Good evening, everyone. My name is Angelina Istatkov, and I'm with Kirill Istatkov Ministries, located in Hollywood, South Carolina. I want to share with you about this coming Saturday, November 22nd at 10 o'clock at Wide Awake Coffee Shop and Event Studio, right behind Family Dollar, next to Food Lion and CVS. Everybody that needs grocery assistance, we're going to be serving the community with fresh groceries for Thanksgiving. So we're going to have ham, canned goods, rice, a lot of good things. So please share with your neighbors. I want to thank to everyone that's been donating everything. It's a teamwork, and I'm just the vessel to organize all this and put this event together. But everyone that needs grocery assistance for Thanksgiving, please share with your neighbors. Also, this is a volunteer opportunity. If you want to come and help to pack the groceries and hand it to the folks, you're welcome to join us at 10 o'clock this coming Saturday. Thank you so much.
Mary Harley,
Mary Harley, 6409 Barron Street, Hollywood, South Carolina, 29449. Good evening. Under the Town of Hollywood Ordinance, Section 2-142, preparing the budget, it states a prepared budget including the estimated revenue and the estimated expenses for operation of municipality and any long-range programs shall be prepared and presented to the council each year, no later than the fourth Monday in May, in the form of an ordinance to be approved by the council members. The fiscal year for the town is July 1st through June 30th of each year. For the South Carolina Code, Section 6-1-80, council must conduct a public hearing on the budget, giving at least a 15-day public notice in a newspaper of general circulation in the area. The notice should follow many requirements, but me stating those items would delve into my 3-minute public comment. In the mayor's update in October 2, 2025, she stated the budget was approved on Tuesday, May 20th. That is incorrect. She presented for review, which the council reviewed and provided recommendations, which on many accounts the mayor disagreed and also got irate, and the meeting abruptly ended. There was no public hearing, and an updated budget has not been presented to some current and former council members and approved during any council meeting in June or July. It's been almost 4 months since the fiscal year began, and the town of Hollywood does not have an approved budget. I ask again, how is the town paying its employees or invoices without an approved budget? In a new Freedom of Information request, I am asking for the approved budget, the date, and advertisement of the public hearing in the newspaper, part of South Carolina Code Section 6-1-80, the dates of the 2 readings, and the list of council members' signatures showing their approval or non-approval of the budget, whether in writing or via video, along with the ordinance number. I still have not received from the Town of Hollywood my FOIA request regarding the signed developers agreements for TMS numbers 163, 40s, 126, 127, and 16308, 4044. This property is located between Anavesta Road and Highway 162. In a May 2024 meeting, the mayor personally addressed me in the mayor's comments where there was an amendment. I would request for a copy to be emailed to me or a letter stating there is a developer's agreement, as this did not go through the Planning Commission or the Town Council for approval. Thank you.
Walter Wiggins.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, council members, friends, constituents of the town of Hollywood. First, I want to commend each one who ran for election, and I look forward for great things to come to you. But I want everyone to take notice. You do not have to be a council person, mayor, a friend, citizen. Anyone in the town of Hollywood can make changes. We're here together for the town, and that's who they're representing, us. So each one of you, if you have an idea or a thought, please voice your opinion. If not, you can see me and I'll do it for you. Y'all have a great meeting.
No more public comments.
Oh, no more. At this time, we have a presentation by Ms. Pearl Baker with the City of Charleston Housing, and she's the finance coordinator.
Hello, everyone. My name is Pearl Baker, and I work for the City of Charleston. I am the Housing Finance Coordinator, and I was asked to come and speak about some grants that the city used for home rehabilitation, first-time home buyers, and also for residents that have AIDS. And the programs are CDBG, Community Development Block Grant, HOPWA, that's for residents with AIDS, and then HOME for first-time home buyers. And the CDBG is also for rehab. You can apply for the grant through HUD, and how it works, it has to go through an application process, and part of the process, your AMI cannot be higher than 80%. So 80% of AMI, I'm gonna give it to you in dollars and cents to give you kind of our understanding how that works. So a family household of one, the highest AMI could only be $77,700. For a 2-member household is $88,800. For a 3-member is $99,900. For a 4-member is $110,900, and so forth. So there's an application process. You have to provide proof of all your income, all your bills, everyone who lives in the household with their income. That's an adult. Any minor does not have to provide income. I don't know if you have any questions on, how we do our process, or if there's any questions about how the grant works with the rehab program. We have 3 levels. We have roof replacement and. So roof replacement and means you get your roof replaced if you need is safety, security, and sanitation. So they're gonna replace your roof if you need HVAC, if you need foundation. So that's roof and. Limited is more of a substantial engineering foundation, your roof, and substantial. We have a few of those where we are actually rebuilding some homes for some folks. So that's what we use the program for. We also have sub-recipients that we provide funding for, the nonprofit partnerships, Habitat, PCAP. Who else do we use? Coastal Community, and I think that's all of them. This young lady standing next to me, she also works for the City of Charleston, and she oversees two different programs, and so she's going to speak about those programs.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Riley, and I am the Housing Development Officer for the City of Charleston. So what I manage is the Home Initiative Program as well as the Rental Affordability Program. So with the Home Ownership Initiative, basically it was established to assist residents within the City of Charleston to be able to purchase at an affordable rate. So as you heard Ms. Pearl mention, the AMI, which is the area median income, we look for 80 to 120% of that. So as she stated, for a single person household, the area median income is $77,000, not to exceed $93,000. That would be the 120. So we essentially help them navigate the process of home ownership. If you have not been a first-time homeowner and you just hadn't purchased in a while, we also will still help you in that process. It came about through the city having to put up some funds. If they purchased the land or they either purchased a home that may have been up for demolition or had gone into foreclosure, they will attach a subsidy to this home for it to remain affordable. So these homes do not usually match with the other homes in the area. So for instance, we have a home for sale now off of Lee Street, and I know you all may not be familiar with that, but it's on the peninsula, it's in downtown Charleston, and we are selling it for $289,000, whereas the homes that are next door to them are upwards of $600,000. So ideally, we want to assist individuals in not only becoming homeowners, but establishing that generational wealth and hopefully propelling them to be able to purchase a home in the future once they've been able to acquire more assets. As far as the rental affordability program, that assists individuals in being able to rent at an affordable rate. So we look at the same area median income, and we try to maintain certain rental rates, so not to go above about $1,700, depending on the unit size and the amount of individuals living in the unit. So we partnered with a lot of complexes to achieve that goal. So essentially, it takes a collaborative effort in doing so. So it's not just the council members within the City of Charleston, it's not just myself and my director, it's also the developers who have to realize that they will have to make a sacrifice initially, but it is for the greater good of the citizens of the City of Charleston. So I think it is an incredible program and opportunity for individuals all over. Thank you.
Does anyone have any questions?
Just one, ma'am. Does the program, the City of Charleston, extend itself to Hollywood residents as well?
Right, you would just have to apply for the grant on HUD website. Yes, ma'am. We have some business cards.
Okay, thank you. And you say your program does extend out here in Hollywood, but the Charleston County residents?
The Charleston County residents, we extend our nonprofit. The nonprofits usually help the county residents. The programs, you would have to apply to get your own grant for your area. But our nonprofits, they do extend to the county. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Any other questions? And so at this time, we do thank you for your time, for allowing us to, communicate the programs that HUD is offering for communities.
Thank you, Ms. Baker. At this time, we will entertain a motion of the previous minutes with necessary correction, if any, for council meeting October 27, 2025. Alex, y'all paying attention?
Yeah, I excused myself at last meeting because I don't think I have privilege to make a motion on that.
Andy, somebody will second the minute?
Yes. I was just giving it a chance to, everyone to look at it, everybody put this, okay. Councilman Handy Miles Jr. second.
Motion, though?
I'm sorry, I apologize. Councilman Handy Miles Jr. make a motion that we pass the minutes. I need a second.
Call the roll.
Second.
Was there a second?
Yeah, so let's cover this procedurally. Let's do this right. I think Handy made the motion, so somebody has to second it. Mayor,
Oh, I
you
thought-
have the right to second if you will.
Okay, I thought somebody did, that's why I said call the roll. Well, second, any discussion? Call the roll.
Councilmember Handy Miles Jr.,
Yes.
Councilmember Tamika Hayward White,
Yes.
Councilmember Alexandra Porter,
Yes?
Councilmember Benita Cornell,
Yes.
Councilmember Michelle Hayward Unmeyer. Madam Mayor?
Yes. Motion carried. Next, we'll have our committee reports. Starting with finance, then it'll be sewer. We don't have one for the planning. She had a family emergency. And this is for information only.
Sorry. Okay, all the council members, you guys have your statements in hand. So we're gonna start off with the operating account with First Citizens. I can tell you guys what's in those accounts. I cannot give you a profit and loss statement, but I can tell you what's in the accounts. For the operating for First Citizens, $1,511,134.13, and that's in our operating account with First Citizens. Okay, with our Wells Fargo, with our general account, the ending balance as of the last statement for October, the ending balance is $5,326,189.24. All right, back to First Citizens. Our sewer cushion account is $57,666.78.
Excuse me, can you talk a little louder? I can't hear you on this end.
Councilman Miles, can you hear me now? All right. So we're gonna go to our First Citizens account, our operating account. If you have that in hand, I thought I printed out for everyone. Okay, so that account is $1,511,134.13. And that's in our Town of Hollywood operating account. Stick with First Citizens, because that should be together. Now for our sewer cushion account, it's $57,666.78. And now these statements are from October the 1st through October the 31st of 2025. All right, we're gonna go to Wells Fargo. Now this is our general account. It is $5,326,189.24. Again, that is for October the 1st to October the 31st of 2025.
Next, we'll have the sewer report.
Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Yes. Very good. We have made it through the storm month. At the end of this month, the storm season ends. So we were grateful we didn't have any major storms. We did have, as far as our pumping stations, because we're waiting for parts, Station 21 still needs the new discharge pipe and control panel. Station number 4 needs replacement elbow in the wet well. Station number 7, due to the fire, on one side, one of our pumps is not working because of the fire. But what we're trying to do is, instead of having to buy a whole new panel, that panel itself is still fairly new, but it's outside of the warranty. So what we're looking at is replacing components to buy us a little bit more time before we have to buy a new panel. The problem with some of the stations, as you know, because y'all smell it, is the hydrogen sulfide, the rotten egg odor. So we're working on that. There are some other things that we're going to look at to help with that. Now, as we're going into being that we're in our winter months, let's keep it in mind holidays are coming, so be careful of grease and all the other stuff, wet wipes and all those things that could hurt our pumps in the system. Also, we did have, as I mentioned before, I have been going out back and forth, and if y'all smell anything on Davidson Road, please be sure, as you always do, and call the office. But that situation has been totally fixed. Hopefully we won't see that issue again. I think we about fixed everything on Davidson Road at this point. So we have let DHEC know, and we haven't had any problems with him. That's a very good thing. The SAP, Victor has been working in the SAP as far as putting in the sewer system, the plumbing for that. He is waiting on the electrician, and I think there's going to be the certification to make sure that the electricity for the pole and then the part of what he's doing will be completed. We still look at infiltration as we're going back and forth, different things that we find. So if you see him in your yard, or if you see us walking around, we're making sure that the caps in your yard are not broken. Guys, pay attention to that too. If you see any piping in the ditches or anything like that, let us know, because that helps with bringing down the flow of the town of Hollywood so we can stay within the parameters of Charleston Water System. Carolina Lift still continues to do our maintenance and repairs. Our average flow is around 325,000 to 450,000 gallons a day. It will probably increase some because of the holidays, but at this moment, other than waiting on those repairs and the parts for them, the system is operating as it should. That's all I have.
Okay. At this time, at the sound of the gavel, we will go into executive session.
And executive session is for discussion of ongoing litigation.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, DFH Crescent, that's correct.
not believe that any council member at this point, so I'm glad it's not happening tonight, has had any notification of this, so it would have been permanent to bring that motion before two persons who have no idea. Having names brought to us by the mayor is good as recommendations, but that does not preclude council members from bringing names as well. We have a right to that interview and extended invitation to other candidates who would be as well qualified. And I do think that the process needs to be put in place, not just this meeting, next meeting we vote. I think something needs to be done with the council so that we know who we're talking about. What is the vetting system? What does the contract look like? How much are we paying these people? I don't think we ought to make major decisions like this without having had really good opportunities to look at it and suggest others. There is a protocol in place. In fact, there's a form councils can use to vet and consider. And we do have other names other than the names that the mayor may have. So I think if we can be transparent with each other, bring the names in so that we can look at them and vet them for ourselves with the assistance of our current attorney, I think we'll be doing ourselves a much better job of doing that. Following a protocol would be very negative on my part.
I'm a little confused. John was saying for at least the past 6 months that he was going to resign, and the mayor didn't recommend anybody. He recommended a few people, and some names were given to us. And council also had the opportunity, and I think some people emailed something. So that's why I said again, next month, I'll put the names that have been turned in that we were talking about for the past 6 months. And I can remember that John said several times, if y'all have somebody, correct, Handy, please email the name and he'll tell them they've been selected as a candidate. Have that been done? If not, then next month, we'll be voting on the new town attorney. I mean,
not necessarily, Madam Mayor.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I mean, because we're making things difficult.
I don't know if it's appropriate, personally, that the outgoing attorney recommends the incoming attorney. To me, that's just not appropriate.
Council vote on the attorney.
I understand that.
Not a resume, like anything else.
Madam Mayor, this is not what I'm saying. I don't think the outgoing attorney should have a significant impact on who the next attorney will be. So while we value the recommendations that the brothers bring, I think there are other names that need to be vetted and equally shared. I think every council person needs to have a copy of the contract, a copy of the compensation that's involved, not just a name. So it is my hope that we will not rush this through by next month just because it's a deadline.
I will not work after next month.
That's fine, I understand that.
You will have no lawyer.
I understand that.
Okay.
I understand that.
And he was saying that for at least 6 months, but we'll
Warned
make
you
sure.
since June. This council's done nothing.
A setback.
Nothing.
What I can do, I have the clerk treasurer send out an email who all might be interested as the town attorney with the resume. So hopefully when we have our joint meeting, July 8th or whatever, or the next, December, or when we have the next town council meeting, maybe they'll be able to read the resume, call the attorney, et cetera, whatever information, and vet whoever, and we'll decide to vote on it next month, I guess.
So we need to get names in by the 8th of
Yeah,
December.
whoever y'all want to recommend, please send the mayor email, whoever y'all might, and we'll have it on the ballot.
As long as we're not voting on that tonight.
We're not voting on that tonight.
I only saw it on the agenda with no explanation.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Thank you very much.
Okay. The same as the mayor pro tem. Handy was the person that Councilman Miles as the mayor pro tem, but you got that option to vote on whoever you think should be the mayor pro tem. But I recommend Handy Miles. Any other questions?
I accept it.
I'd
I approve this message. Oh, gee. Let me see. Next on the agenda will be comments from the council.
Well, I would start, and I just want to first give honor to God who had my life and had a lot of our lives. I just want to take the initiative to welcome our new elected council members to the great town of Hollywood. Because you have to remember, last time I checked, it's no I in team. We have to be in it to be team players for us to go forward. So I welcome you with open arms, and the council members and the mayor welcome you with open arms. And you are working for the citizens of Hollywood and surrounding areas. So just keep that in mind, and I know you will do well. With that being said, I'm going to make a comment that what we working on, not I, what we working on. And I'm going to stand it up with that. And I want all council members. This is the new I got from Washington, D.C. by the sidewalks. I'm going to let them know that we are serious.
All right.
We are serious. We are serious. I don't know. I need all council members. And I will give this to the planning and zoning.
Andy.
I will give it to the planning and zoning. That we are serious about getting some sidewalks in Hollywood. But we're going to be a team. We're going to be a team. Okay? Mr. Willis, if I don't mind, could you come forward, please? And I'm just going to because he's going to get with the planning and zoning. And I'm not trying to be out of line. I just want to be frank with our citizens, what is going on. Okay? We're going to have a workshop, and we need the council members and the planning and zoning committee to be involved with the workshop. Okay? This is the funding coming from Washington, D.C. This is the federal funding. Okay? So what we're trying to do, we have decided we have to start somewhere. Okay? So we want to get everyone involved because safety is first. But we can't pick this area, but we decided, no, we've been trying for the last year. But now it's time, we're not going to let it pass anymore. So we picked the area from Baptist Hill Road to the existing, because it's more meaningful to work towards the existing sidewalk, to C.C. Bland. And they say that's feasible. Then it's no phase 1, there's no phase 2, there's no phase 3. Okay? What they're trying to do is concentrate on the town of Hollywood starting sidewalks. And when you start somewhere, it grows. So that's what they're trying to do, because this money, we missed the last money. I'm just trying to be frank with what's happening. We missed the last money by not putting in anything. If we would have had something in, the money would have rolled over, so you could have doubled it. So we missed it. I'm not missing it no more. I'm not. We are not missing it anymore, because we need sidewalks in Hollywood and side roads. So, Mr. Willis, what we have to do, and I need council zoning, we have to get an engineer to give us an estimate. And Mr. Willis can explain why we need the estimate.
Good evening. I'm Trey Willis. I'm a member of the Planning Commission here in town of Hollywood. Councilmember Miles, a couple of other us had a meeting with Department of Transportation out of Columbia. They have a program that we will qualify for where they'll be willing to pay for 80% of the project cost. The other 20%, we'll have to figure out where that other 20% is coming from. We can get it from the county, we can get it from CCSD, but it can't be other federal funds. Once we have identified the project, which is going from Baptist Hill down to C.C. Blaney, we have to get an engineer's cost estimate of what it would cost to install these sidewalks, total project completion, and we have to have that from an engineer. Pay for what? Yeah, well, it's an engineer's estimate. So I'm trying to, more than likely, there'll be a fee associated with that, for sure. So at the last planning commission meeting, there's actually a local engineer here that works for a firm. And she came up afterwards and say that their firm may be interested in doing that. Now, they may charge us nothing because she lives here, and maybe she'll donate her time to do that. But if someone outside of that will probably charge us, because it's a heavy lift to figure all that out. So once we have that estimate, we would know what percentage we'd be on the hook for. And then we'll have to identify those funding sources. I'm sorry. Then we'll have to identify those funding sources where we would get that money from. I think it's almost a home run if we go to the county to have a 1 cent sales tax. They're looking for good ways to spend that money. I think if someone has a relationship on the council, that'd be a great place to start. But once we have that, I think that applications are due the first part of the year. So this thing has to keep moving pretty quickly. So we don't have a lot of time to waste if we want to secure this funding.
And the reason why we saying we trying to get the extra 20%, yes, the town of Hollywood may or may not, but I'm bringing it in front to let the council know when we get these estimates from, we're gonna get 3 estimates from the engineers and bring it from council, because we may have to pay, but we can't knock it down because we have to find out what's the cost of doing sidewalks. And the reason I know I'm saying C.C. Blaney, if some of you all don't know, it's already out there. That's the plan. We have a trustee in the house. If I'm wrong, let me know if I'm wrong. But they are moving the middle school off of Baptist Hill campus, and they're moving it to C.C. Blaney. That's the project. That's what they're trying to do. Okay, so we're looking at the safety of our students, because you got to remember, and our citizens, because sometimes when they want to walk, they can walk on a safe pathway. Okay, and I want to let y'all know our fatalities are very high in Hollywood, very high. Okay, so we want to present that. And I just want to let y'all know what we're trying to do. I don't want to keep y'all in the dark. So council members, when we bring these bids, please be mindful. We need everyone on board. So when we vote, town of Hollywood, yes, might have to pay a little bit of money, but we're just trying to bring it forward, you know, to help our citizens in Hollywood. We gotta help the people who've been here, not just get here.
One other thing, the sidewalk project is not just sidewalks.
Yes.
It's a comprehensive project that would entail anything from right-of-way acquisitions that's required to any drainage issues. All that has to be taken into account. It's not just pour 5 foot of sidewalk down the roadway. It is a big comprehensive project. So if you guys have any questions, you're always welcome to contact me or Councilmember Miles.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
God, who's the head of my life. I thank you for, my name is Dr. Benita Cornell. I thank you, the citizens of this great town of Hollywood, for entrusting me as a member of town council. This work will not be easy, but like Councilman Mao said, there's no I in team. And this is the first great step that we can work together in unity with ensuring that your voice as citizens is important to each and every one of us, so that we can collaborate with the mayor, town council members, and most importantly, the great citizens of this town, so we can have a vision for the community with each and every one of you. Thank you.
I'd like to welcome new council members on council. Important work with you personally. I look forward to your work on council with us. There will be opportunities, I pray, that we will be able to pull the council together and work in a better unity. I can honestly say we are not currently working in a unified manner. So I would admonish and or plead to the mayor that as we do things in the future, that it is not dropped on council at their feet at a council meeting, and that opportunities to share, discuss, share concerns be granted before we get here, because otherwise the viewers see something different in the front, but they don't know what's going on in the back house. So I welcome you to the challenge, and it will be, I assure you. But with God's help, we all shall do a number of things. There is no I in team. But if the team is going in the wrong direction, I'm not for it. Let's be clear. Thank you so much for your time.
Good afternoon to everyone again. Again, I'm Tamika Hayward White. I just want to say to the town of Hollywood, thank you all for selecting me to serve you guys in this next 4 terms. What I do want to say is perception is reality. We have work to do, and that's what I'm here for. And like everyone has said, there is no I in team, but as I stated before, perception is reality. We must remember that we can all agree to disagree, but we're here to serve the people of the town. So even when we disagree, when it's time to show up, we must show up together. And it doesn't have to be where the mayor sets a meeting. I feel like we're all adults that I think that we can kind of set some one-on-one up together, kind of bring it together, because again, we are here to serve the people, and that's what we're here to do. So again, I say to the town of Hollywood, thank you all for selecting me, and I'm here to do the work.
Good evening. Just want to say welcome to all the new council members. And I spoke to each individually. I called each one of you guys and welcome you to the town council. It's a lot to learn. You'll be attending the classes and you'll see that it's a lot to learn. And I agree with you. We come out here, we don't all have to agree. It doesn't mean I don't care for you or I'm against you, but I have my own opinions and you have yours, and I want to vote for what's right for Hollywood citizens. If it's not going to benefit Hollywood and I don't understand and we're getting it right then I'm going to delay it until I get a good understanding so I can vote on what I understand. I don't vote because Porter is voting or you're going to vote yes. I need to understand and do the right thing, because 10 years from now, they can pull those records and say, Dunmire, you voted on this. Why? You know, so we need to go ahead and educate ourselves before coming out here and voting on issues. Just like Porter said, sometimes it looks funny or it looks like we're against each other on council, but you don't know what goes on in the background. We can't understand finance when we walk in the door and it's on our table. We needed to have it prior to voting on what's going on in the town. So I'm here, been here. You don't hear me say much because sometimes it just don't work out. But I'm still learning, and I'm going to be learning with you guys, and hopefully we can come and have a unity on this council. Thank you.
would say for transparency, so we do have Brother Brian Groveman here with us tonight. We do have Brother Brian Groveman with us tonight, who is a newly elected council person. Just so you'll know, he has not taken seat simply because he's not yet been sworn in. He does come from a different faith than we come from in terms of the Christian faith, and would like to have his swearing-in ceremony as our affiliated with his church, his community, and his family. So I honor that opportunity of doing so, and look forward to working with you on council as well. Thank you, sir.
Good evening again. First, I want to congratulate all our newly elected council members. We are blessed to have homegrown and more qualified individuals elected to serve with us in the town of Hollywood. So welcome again to these newly elected council members for the town of Hollywood. I would be remiss in not thanking the former council members, which I spoke with Mr. Townsend, who is a little tired. He had a service today, funeral, and Ms. Mechanic. But Annette, I would like to present this to you for your untiring service for the town of Hollywood. I miss you. That's my Mayor Pro Tem.
Thank you.
I will miss you. You will.
Can I say something?
Sure, why not?
Tiny little thing. Oh, hello. He wants me to be sure you're here. Bless his heart. Oh, my goodness. And then we didn't have a library, did we? We had some good mayors. And they were, y'all, this thing is moving, and it's chucking, and it's going forward. And look out here. Look at all these wonderful people. Y'all are so cool. And you know what? We're family. Aren't we? Huh? And we're going to work together. Now, I may be off of this, but she's going to say, do you need some help? Sure, honey, come on. I'll always be there to help. I love you guys. Thank you.
Also, before I get into the calendar of events, most of the time we have events posted on the agenda. I know sometimes the council members say they don't get it. Like the councilman said, we have 2 positions that's appointed by council members, which is the clerk treasurer and the town attorney. So if something is not posted, that can cause a ripple effect. These, when we have Q&A or minutes or et cetera is not posted, again, that goes back to the clerk treasurer. So I'll make sure Kimberly Smith has everyone's email address. But even if she, you missed the email address, you can come to the town hall or call the mayor anytime. But we have a trunk or treat was very successful. We just recently had. So I want to thank all the community partners, the businesses, the churches that came out, Charleston County Police Department, along with our finest St. Paul Fire Department. Now it's time for our annual turkey giveaway. With all the things that's going on in the world, your mayor ordered a tractor trailer full of food. So I'm looking for volunteers. That will be November 25th, starting at 11 o'clock. I'm trying to do at least 400 turkeys. I think last year we did, 300, Joe, turkeys? So if you can, please call us and come out and help. Please get involved. And if you have any ideas, don't hesitate and call. I believe in inclusiveness. So I will say it again and again. Together, we all win, even when we don't agree. It is our responsibility, duty as public officials representing the wonderful town of Hollywood to come together on issues for all of us. Working together truly works. So, that being said, y'all have a good night. Meeting adjourned.